wished that a home sewing machine and a long arm would have a baby? Well, guess what? The Grace Company just did that with the Grace Little Rebel. This machine is almost like a home sewing machine and a long arm machine did actually have a baby because it has so many features that you see on the long arm machines, but it does have the feed dogs. So let's dive right into it. First off, you can see that it's set up so that you can get big cones of thread. I've just got a standard cone on here, but those nice big long arm cones can fit on here nice and easy. And it's got a built-in bobbin winder. You know the best part about the bobbins? It's an M-class bobbin, so it's the same bobbins that a long arm takes, which means these puppies are a lot bigger than your home sewing machine. That means you don't run out of thread nearly as often, which is fantastic. It does have little tutorials on here, little numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on how to thread the machine. So that makes it a little bit easier so that when you are threading this machine, you're not getting confused. And when you need to oil it, it does actually swing open just like a long arm machine does so that you can get to those 2 oiling points right here. Along with that, it has a built-in stitch regulator. So this little window on the base of the machine is actually your stitch regulator. Don't forget to take the sticker off when it comes out of the box. But if you have your fabric right here, the machine will be smart enough to know and regulate those stitches for you as you go. They have this right here, which is a plate, which then removes this part to allow your feed dogs to come up, so you can also use it as a piecing machine. So this machine is dual purpose and like a home sewing machine in that front. So I also like the fact that on this, both the needle plate and the table, you can actually see the measurements. So when I'm trying to piece at 1/4 inch, there's markings right on my needle plate and my table, so there's no need for any of that washi tape. The extension table is also really neat because when you open this up, I have easy access to where my bobbin case is. So when I'm replacing my bobbin in my bobbin case, I can just flip that up and get my hand in there. Or if I do have it on one of the Cutie tabletop quilting frames or the Cutie Breeze tabletop quilting frame, I have easy access to that bobbin area. I also like all of the feet that come with this guy. So the feet on this one include, of course, the quilting foot, like I've got on the machine right now. And then when I open this box, whoops, it gives me a little label of what all the different feet in here are. The 1/4 inch foot, the 1/4 inch foot with a guide, a zipper foot, and a straight stitch foot. So it comes with everything I need to get started on this machine. The other thing is look at the sheer size of this machine. Most of the time when I'm sitting here, machines I think typically come to my shoulder, maybe a little bit. I am vertically challenged, but I have an actual measuring tool. So this is 16 inches tall from the base to the top, about 25 inches tall if you include the thread stand. And the throat of the machine itself is almost 9 inches. So it's huge. Not to mention the needle to the throat here is going to be 13 inches. So you have plenty of space to roll up your quilting and get all of those projects done, including bigger projects such as queen or king size quilts. If you've been looking for a home sewing machine that can handle a lot of fabric, a lot of moving around, has the built-in stitch regulator, and feels like a long arm but doesn't have to be a long arm, this Grace Little Rebel is going to be a fantastic choice for you. Come into the stores and check it out because it is so cool. And if you can't, check it out on our website because we have all sorts of information on there for you too.